Hellcat.
What's up guys, Hooked Up Enterprises here with a review of the Stingray Classic Pro. So I did have a Stingray XR3 Senior on here. It definitely popped a little bit more, but it had a bunch of other colors. This one definitely color matches better, and really one thing that I really love about it is just it looks like a Stingray. It's just all those sharp edges and everything. It's rated for 4 to 300 horsepower if I'm not mistaken. 40 to 300 horsepower. What am I thinking? 4, but 40 to 300 horsepower. Mine is a 300 horsepower Mercruiser 350 Magnum. But anyways, it fits really firm on this Alpha 1 outdrive. Really, the only downside to it is having to drill holes in the cavitation plate. This thing, I have a feeling it will last a very, very long time. So I don't really have a problem drilling holes in it. And I know that it's not going to come off like other ones. They tend to break off and come off. I've had some come off of that one, the outboard over there. I've had about 3 or 4 of those come off in the water, so that sucks. But I think this one's going to last a long time. The scratches, if I'm honest, I don't even know where they came from. But not too worried about that, because it's holding up great. No breaks, no plastic or anything. I would guess this is plastic. But it holds up really good. It definitely gets my boat on plane quicker. About half the time I used to go around 8 seconds to plane off the top of my head, about 4 now. It definitely gets my boat on plane at lower speeds. It improved my whole shot so much. But it definitely helped my stabilization. It stabled the boat out. I wouldn't really say that much more, just due to the type of boat it is. It's a tri-hull, and it's got the welded on trim tabs, as you see, on both sides that go around basically the whole boat except for the outdrive. And it's got 2 fuel tanks to stabilize it even more, so you know, it's kind of already a pretty stable boat. But I'm sure this would help with any other boat, like the center console over there, which is not that great. But it definitely helps. It definitely helps stabilization a little bit. And honestly, I think that it helps the draft also. I think it makes the draft a little less, because I think this holds it up out the water a little bit. Not too sure, but I think it also saves fuel, because I was burning a lot of fuel with my without it. I was burning a lot of fuel. Generally, I have to fill up every single time, which is about $150 a fill. And you know, you got to take into the fact my motor burns 23 gallons per hour at wide open throttle. I don't usually come off the throttle, but yeah, so it burns a lot of fuel in itself, and I definitely think that helped it out. It definitely helps visibility at lower speeds. So that's definitely a good thing you want, because you don't want your bow way up in the air when you're going. You want it down in the water so you can see, but you don't want it down in the water where it's just pushing the water out the way, which is making you burn more fuel, have higher RPMs at lower speeds, which you don't want. So you know, you're burning extra fuel for no reason. You don't have good visibility of other boaters and other people that are falling on tubes and stuff. If I have my outdrive up too much, it does tend to porpoise, but if I turn it all the way down and just raise it up as I get going, it definitely reduces my chine walking, which I've never had too much of a problem with, but it definitely helps it. It helps with porpoising whenever I get going. Once I'm on plane, it does perfect. I can raise it up however far I want, which I don't raise it up that much, probably usually less than that, but yeah, I don't really raise it up more than that, because there's a shaft going into the motor. But it definitely helps with porpoising, cavitation, ventilation, which I never really have those problems unless I'm making a really sharp turn really fast. And I'm crazy, so yeah, I do that. I make really fast turns, and it's usually really random. So yeah, so that definitely helps. They come in black, I think gray, and maybe white. For this specific one, it's the Stingray Classic Pro. I highly recommend it. It has been awesome for my boat. It's just, everyone will ask you about it, and it just looks awesome. Just look at that. That looks awesome. You know, I think it definitely makes up for the fact that my skeg is bent and broken at the tip. But it is awesome. I love it. I do need to say thank you to Mr. Brock Templeman for helping me out. I appreciate it, Brock Templeman. We'll be doing business with you again. I highly recommend you go pick you up a Stingray hydrofoil. This video is not sponsored by Stingray at all. Just a simple review to help you out with your purchase. I don't know what type of boat you have, so I can't tell you which one to get, but my boat did awesome with their new Stingray Series Classic Pro. So I'd just like to say thank you to Brock Templeman one more time. And Hooked Up Enterprises is out. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Share this with your friends. And yeah, I'll be making more videos soon. Thank you. Hooked Up Enterprises is out.